Hi and welcome to One Way Football 101 Fan Talk. I'm joined here today with Johnny. Johnny, a hard dying Tottenham fan.
Dying Tottenham
Dying
fan.
Tottenham fan. Yeah. How's it going, Johnny? You all right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yeah, thank you. How's you? All right? All
Yeah,
good?
good. Bit of
Yeah.
a strange time in it. I think we're still living in 2020, aren't we?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what day it is anymore. Or
How's work
just.
for you? Are you still working or?
Yeah. All good, mate. Still plying away. A few days off this week, just to chill out. So I thought I'd do this for you.
Yeah.
And I'm glad actually because I need to vent my anger at somebody about my team at the minute.
It's been a bit of a weird time for Tottenham, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the season, we lost to Everton opening game. It was appalling, and
Yeah.
we're thinking, here we go again. And then we had this fantastic run of results. When we beat Man United 6-1.
Yeah, I mean, you talking about the start of the season. Yeah, like you say, you lost to Everton 1-0, and then you went to Southampton, you beat them 5-2.
That's right.
And to be fair, Southampton at that point they looked a good team.
Yeah,
I mean, even in the second game, I mean, and now they are looking still a good team. Then you went to Newcastle came to you, and you drew 1-1.
Yeah, we had these results where obviously Eric Dyer I mean, it was never a handball, but they had no shots on goal that game and they nicked a draw. And there's been certain results. I think West Brom was another one we drew.
Yeah.
Wolves away we drew. So
West Ham, you drew.
Well, the West Ham one was I mean, this is another one. So there's 10 points we've dropped from those games. Now, all right, this happens in football, but this keeps happening with Tottenham. It's a mentality issue. There's something not right, I think, in the heads. I don't know I can't pinpoint what's going on, but at the minute this happened under Pochettino as well, James. This is not something new under Mourinho.
What do they need then? Because it seems like now Harry Kane's out, you're just going back. So you can't just rely on Harry Kane every time to be putting these goals away.
I agree. Harry Kane has got glass ankles. So he gets glass ankles around January. If he gets touched in January or February, he's gone. He can't seem to go a season without getting injured. We bought Vinicius, and he's been okay, but he's a striker. He's the only other recognised striker we have at the club, and doesn't start him yesterday.
Yeah.
Brings him on at half, and he did change the second half a little bit. He killed the ball up. Well, obviously, we were poor around the day, but he's not. Why is he not playing him? He's a striker.
Yeah.
5 years we've waited for a proper striker, and we finally got one. Doesn't play him.
Yeah.
So there's something not right there.
Is that something to do maybe the board or something? Or it doesn't? But Mourinho wouldn't be like that anyway. Mourinho takes charge of every situation that he wants. It's either what he wants or it's nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think in the minute at Tottenham, there's a lot of stuff being papered over. Sometimes when we look good, but I'll give you the Man United game, the 6-1, for example, they were down to 10 men.
Yeah.
They were a poor Man United side at the time. They weren't playing well. So that's papered over those cracks. When Liverpool lost to Villa on the same night, 7-2, same thing. Liverpool weren't at their best, not the strongest in depth, and they got caught out.
Yeah.
But these teams, United and Liverpool, they're not bad for a long time. They've recovered. City recovered from a bad start. Leicester, Leicester up and down, but they're there or thereabouts. Tottenham seem to have this thing in their heads. When we lose, we're going to lose 8 or 9 in a row. Yeah. And it's I think really now we've got this. We're still in the FA Cup. We've got Everton next Wednesday, week after, and then we've got this Wolfsburger in the Europa League.
Yeah.
I think Levy now will wait for these two cup games. If we go out of those in the next rounds, I think he's walking a tightrope. I do. But Levy's another thing I want to talk about today because ENIC and the ball really.
Yeah.
Since 91, so it's 30 years ago, we've won 2 trophies. It's embarrassing. The amount of stick Tottenham fans get on social media, and rightly so, to be honest.
Yeah.
For the amount of, we've won 1 FA Cup. Lineker was in the team. That's how long ago it was.
That is crazy, isn't it?
And the Carling Cup in 2008 when Jonathan Woodgate scored against Chelsea. Since then, we've lost to United in a League Cup final. And we've lost numerous semi-finals in the FA Cup. So this is a man who, he took over from Sugar and we're not looking any better than what we are. I'm sorry to moan all the time, but it's just so bad right now. It's
Yeah.
negative football. It's tepid. It's it's bad.
But the thing is as well, when you look at the teams that you've played against, like Sheffield United, you won
Mm-hmm.
3-1. Leeds, you won
Mm-hmm.
3-0, and it seems like like you say, like an occurring thing that some of the teams that you look at, you should be beating them 3-0. Do you know what I mean?
All right, yeah, we okay. With no disrespect to Sheffield United and Leeds, but let's be honest. Then I'm going to say, I won't say pub size, but they're teams really that we should be steamrolling every week.
Yeah.
West Ham, we 3-0 up at against West Ham, drew 3-3. West Brom drew 1-1. Wolves drew 1-1. Again, always leading in these games.
Yeah.
There's a big issue with that. Brighton are just above the relegation zone. They've not got a bad side, but they've not won a home league game since 2019.
That's crazy.
Welcome to Tottenham. In they come, and this is how it happens.
Yeah, that is crazy. Your next game against Chelsea as well. What are you thinking about that?
Well, Thursday night, yeah. Listen, I'll be honest with you.
That could actually go either way, really, or it could be a draw because they're going through a transition of a new manager now. Do you know what I mean?
But they're better than us, I think. And you've got to look. You've got to be realistic. I sat before the game last night, around about 2 PM. I said to Hannah, I said, look, do you know what? I said, I don't hold out much hope for tonight. I was right. And I've got this team. It's just the football's horrible. We're not even your mind. If you're playing good football and losing, you think, oh God, we're a bit unlucky there. The only game I said was unlucky was Liverpool away when they scored in injury time when Firmino scored. So I thought we played okay. Yeah. Other than that, we've been poor.
Yeah. But when you play Chelsea, I mean, you might have that chance anyway, because even to get a 2-0 lead against Burnley, it just didn't look convincing to me at all.
Yeah. What I will say, I mean, they're makeshift at them. They've just signed a defender today, haven't they?
Yeah.
Liverpool from Preston. I mean, you can't rule Liverpool out of it. They're good side. Chelsea, I believe it or not, I said about Werner at the start of the season, he's probably the most ridiculous buy I've ever seen. I don't rate him. I never have rated Werner. Yeah. I think I'm being proved right. But Chelsea are there for the taking. And it probably will be a draw. Yeah. Probably a negative draw. Something boring. We'll probably go 1-0 up. They'll equalise and we'll hold on. That's just how it is. How
long's Kane out now for?
Well, they say a few weeks. What I will say about Kane is he's one of very few footballers that I know that can come back from injury very quickly.
Yeah, he is. He can jump straight back in the team with if it was say to Jack Wilshere back in the day, it would be about 3 weeks. If he was fine, it'd still be 3 weeks until he actually join the team.
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
Back in the team.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I looked at. Kane is obviously Kane is a talisman. He's the man, isn't he? He pulls the strings, and you can't. You're right, as you said earlier at the start of this, you can't rely on something like that. I mean, the trouble is since Mourinho's been there, he's been played like like a holding midfielder. He's dropping deep. He's holding the ball up. He's assisting.
Yeah,
which is great, but he's not what he was doing under Poch, where he was just in the box, banging them in. Son now. I look at Son. I love Son. We all love Son. He's great.
Oh, brilliant player.
He's missing the target.
Yeah,
I can't believe the amount of misses he's made in the last 4 games. It's ridiculous. Hitting post, putting them wide. Whereas he bury them. The one he did score the other night against Liverpool was disallowed.
Yeah.
So I mean, confidence is shot there. I mean, look at Gareth Bale last night. He was. I think Moura came on for him. And Moura's warming up. And literally, Gareth Bale is literally 1 foot over the touchline, ready to come off. Couldn't wait to get off.
That's another thing I want to ask you about. Why is Gareth Bale not being used as much? Has he had his time? Do you think he's not that Real Madrid player that he was?
I don't know. It's strange because when I look at Gareth Bale on the bench and I look at him, even when he started yesterday, he's playing with a smile on his face. He doesn't look miserable.
No,
he doesn't look upset.
No, he loves the club. He does love. He
does, yeah. And I do, and I don't think. Obviously, we don't see as supporters. We don't see what goes on every day at clubs. We don't see what goes on in training. I don't believe that he's not fit. I don't buy into that. He's been there now 6-7 months. I mean, I don't. He was injured when we got him. I get all that, and you have to give him time. But he's not injured.
No, he's starting games.
He is. And I think that against West Ham, he came on, I think, with like 12 minutes ago when we were 3-0 up.
Yeah.
And he put a chance wide. He was 1-on-1 with the keeper, puts it wide, could have been 4-0. That goes in, that changes the season.
Yeah.
Misses it, goes 3-0.
Yeah.
3-0 down when he came on.
Yeah.
So little things like that in seasons do change things. It's not an excuse, but you've got to put your chance away.
With Bale, though, do you think he'll go back to Real Madrid, or do you reckon? Have you got that clause to buy him at the end?
We have. Reguilon's the other one that we bought, the left back, and I do like him. Again, injured, but no, he has. I think they've got the option to buy him back. Whether I can't see him going back to Madrid, to be honest.
No,
I can't. But I mean, if you can't leave him on the. I mean, I don't understand this thing keeping him on the bench and being on Lamela and. I mean, I like Lamela, but he's not in the league about, is he?
I remember when you re-signed him, and then I think my heart just dropped. I went, "Oh God!" I went, "Oh no, this is going to be very bad news for the league, like for the rest of the teams." Because I was thinking this is going to be a dominant force. This is you're going to take this league by storm. Son, Kane, Bale,
and it's not happened, is it? Yeah, it's not happened.
Yeah, even Lucas Moura, he's not even been the same player he was when you got to that Champions League final.
Yeah, we'll forever love him for that semi-final. I mean, an amazing night, but not really done much else since. He's got the ability, But I think there was an incident with Aurier against Liverpool where he got subbed at half-time and he had a row with Mourinho. This is what a lot of people are saying anyway. He had a row and he stormed off home in the car.
Yeah,
that's why he was in the team yesterday. And Aurier is quite a big figure in that dressing room. So you've got to think of people like Sissoko, who's also French, Ndombele. So this little clique of players, I don't know if that's cheesed them off. I don't know if Mourinho has made it worse in the dressing room. It seems to me there was no fight, there was no desire there yesterday. There was, he made a comment. It's very clever, Mourinho. He took Bale off on 60 minutes. And in his interview, he goes, "We played very well the last half an hour." That's a little dig at Bale. That's a dig at Bale for sure. Yeah, people say it isn't, but it is. We played well for the last half hour. We didn't play well the last half hour. We had, I think, one shot on goal in the half an hour.
Yeah.
We look like we could still be playing now. We still won't score.
Yeah.
Not good enough.
Just looking at your transfer business at the moment and what might be happening, it looks like are you still trying to get rid of Danny Rose?
Well, I heard the funny say before I came on today. Danny Rose was meant to go to Trabzonspor.
Yeah.
And that deal's fallen through. Now the problem is he's not been given a squad number at Tottenham. He's not in the squad.
No.
So now he's going to rot until the end of the season because he can't join anyone else after today, and he's got no squad number, so he can't play for Tottenham.
Yeah. So I mean, a couple of weeks ago he was on the cards to maybe go to West Brom, weren't he?
Yeah, Danny Rose. I don't know if you saw the documentary on Tottenham and Amazon. I mean, Danny Rose was very vocal in that. And when Mourinho comes in, he goes, "Look, I want to leave. If you're not going to play me." And then I think Watford came in for him, and he wasn't happy with that. He went on loan to Newcastle, and then he asked to go to Inter Milan or AC Milan.
Right.
And in the documentary, he's gone up to Daniel Levy, and he's gone, "So, boss, what's happening with Inter Milan?" Not heard anything. He thinks he's bigger than what he is. Now, don't get me wrong, Danny Rose, I think, is a better player than Doherty and Aurier put together.
But just goes to show beggars can't be choosers.
This is it. And I think because he was quite vocal about it, and now he's got no squad number, so he can't play. He's not even in the Europa League squad. Yeah. So he needed to go today to Trabzonspor.
Yeah.
I think they just said on Sky he's fallen through. He's got to obviously 11 o'clock tonight, but if he doesn't play, he's going to rot. The only thing they can do is maybe loan him out again.
Yeah,
if they can do that to the end of the season, but this.
Not going. But to be fair, it's even if not even been in the squad, it's not a big loss for you, is it?
Well, Danny Rose.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's still got the talent. He's still a talented player. I mean, look at something like Doherty. I mean, he's Sunday League football.
Yeah,
I've done Danny Rose all day long.
And being like an Arsenal fan, it was funny because did you watch his thing with the laptop? and he's
and deleting his tweets, and all that, And to be fair, there's a lot of footballers out there that support teams of their rivals. Happens like Bergkamp was a Tottenham fan when he was at
yeah.
And I think Bergkamp was one of the greatest footballers I've seen in the Premier League.
Yeah. And you're always going to get that, aren't you? Like that's just the media telling them what to do. You know what I mean, to make it look. Do you know what I mean?
Of course it is, yeah. But at the minute we're not good enough at the minute, James, and it's a worrying time. Somebody said to me the other day, if we won the League Cup, and that's not going to be easy against City, finish 8th, would that be acceptable?
Obviously, what was it that Jake said? Was it 3-0 that he put for his prediction?
Well, 3-0 City.
Yeah, what do you think it's going to be?
To be honest with you, I laughed at him when he said that. Actually, it probably be 4 or 5 to City after that performance.
Really? Do you think?
Yeah. He's not put enough goals in there, I don't think. No, it's a one-off game. Mourinho, as you know, doesn't lose many finals.
And especially these cup finals and everything.
He's won 4. He's won 4 of them.
Yeah, he's a bit like Pep though. He takes them cups seriously. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and so you should. So you should, because like I said before, you should be out to win everything.
The thing is, this final could go over because it's April, and I'm glad it's April now, because if it was playing at the end of this month, we'd be in a bit of trouble. But I think come April, things will be a little bit different then. And I think City will win the league anyway. I really do. But
they're storming it now.
They look strong, didn't they? But it'll either be we'll probably get thrashed, or it'll be a Mourinho masterclass where we counter-attack them and win 2-0 again. Yeah, and that's what he does. He does win trophies. He's only won one FA Cup though, with Chelsea. He's only won one of them. But if somebody says to me, win the Carabao Cup and finish 7th or 8th, I wouldn't be happy with that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be happy with it because it's not. It doesn't get you into Europe, does it?
No.
I'll take the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup.
Yeah. Well, the FA Cup gets you into the Europa League anyway.
It does. And you've got the Europa League that gets you into the Champions League. That's the other thing. Now, the Europa League's a big one for us.
Yeah.
And probably for you boys as well.
Same with us, yeah. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Tottenham Arsenal final.
Well, listen, I'd take as long as it's a final, yeah. I mean, you've got Benfica though, haven't you?
Yeah.
They're very in and outside, Benfica.
Yeah. I think if it was a Tottenham Arsenal final, I probably would have to watch it at home, curtains closed, and if we lost, I'd go up in my bedroom and lock the door.
Yeah, I would. If it's Tottenham Arsenal final, I'll block Tony Orban.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Tony, I love you really, but I've got
looking at your next 2 fixtures, then. So you've got Chelsea, you've got West Brom, and then after you've got City as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Chelsea's away, isn't it?
Yeah.
Realistically, a point on Thursday. It's got to be 3 points against West Brom because they are absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
If we don't win that, then we might as well just give up watching football. And City, probably get done there. So if I take. Oh no,
you're at home at Chelsea.
Oh, sorry, home. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, we've had them away already. It was 0-0. I think the first game, wasn't it? Was it 0-0?
Yeah.
So I take 4 points now.
4 points.
You've got to be realistic.
Yeah, I mean, with West Brom, Big Sam's doing absolutely shocking anyway. Shit, isn't he? He's come in. Yeah. He's done a really bad job.
I don't get the thing with Allardyce, he keeps teams up. I mean, that's not something to be proud of, is it? It's like, it's not really just...
Is that the old missus in the background there?
Yeah, do you want to say hello? Yeah.
Hey!
long time.
Okay.
Josie said to me about Mourinho, and she made a point. She said that he's looking a bit rough, his hair's all over the place and his shirt's out. Yeah. I reckon the pressure's getting to him.
Can't be bothered.
Yeah. All right.
Look at all these gate crashes. Did you watch Nick's one?
I did see, yeah.
With the old Liverpool flags.
My boy's at nursery, but he's not here at the minute, so I'll do,
All right. Is Hannah a Spurs fan now?
Of course she is. She can name the 11,
Yeah,
she can name the 11, of course. Yeah.
So
she's Mourinho. She's Mourinho out this one. Mourinho out. Oh, okay. See that. Bye. Yeah, Mourinho out. Hassan Hootel in. She said.
Hassan Hootel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even after them 3 games that we're talking about, the Chelsea, West Brom, and City, then you've got West Ham, and they're looking good as well.
Yeah. I mean, can I be honest? I mean, West Ham. I mean, let's be honest. They're never gonna. I mean, do
you know seeing West Ham up there, right? In that place, I instantly think of you and how you would react to that, and you just, what are they doing? What are they doing up there?
Oh, it's like if anything, football does change, but West Ham, I mean, they're never going to be good enough. If West Ham will probably finish 9th or 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They're not going to finish top 6, are they? They're not.
No.
They're not.
No.
And they've got Mark Noble still playing for. I mean, he's about 94. I mean, you can't keep.
I mean that like them teams though, just it always makes me think of you, because that year when Tottenham had their chance to win that league, and Leicester, and you just went from like Leicester, all right, and then you just went nope.
It was a great year it was a great Premier League year. I think the shop, the Europa Centre was buzzing. It was busy all year. Leicester were just here to start winning. The banter was great.
Yeah.
And we blew it, obviously. The thing was, and I've said this all along, we never led at any stage in that Leicester season. We never led the league. We never went top. The closest we got to them was within 2 points was the closest we got to them.
Yeah.
And then we obviously the Chelsea game, the Battle of the Bridge and all that nonsense. But we lost it when we drew West Brom the game before. I mean, there's a lot of factors. We never led the league at any stage.
Yeah, wasn't it the decider was if they won it was the game that you played against Chelsea, weren't it?
Yeah, so that was the night Leicester won the league.
Yeah, that's right.
We had to win the game, and Chelsea needed just a point. We were 2-0 up.
That was a rough game as well, weren't it?
There was 11. I think we got 9 yellows, and they got 7.
That is crazy.
And I can't remember. I think was it Clattenburg that was reffing it, and I think he came out a few weeks later and said, looking back at that game, a few players should have got sent off. It was. I mean, the thing is, Chelsea that season were atrocious. They finished 8th.
Yeah.
Hazard didn't kick a ball, and all of a sudden he turns into Pele.
Wasn't that
because
was that John's last game at Chelsea?
John who? Who's John?
John Aston Villa now. Was that?
John, I sleep with your wife Terry.
Terry, that's it. Yeah, Terry. Yeah,
John Terry.
Wasn't that his last season at Chelsea?
It could have been. Yeah, it was actually. It was 17, wasn't it? Was it 17?
Because I remember he did some bad tackles in that game.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we were 2-0 up, cruising, and then obviously Hazard's just. And the problem with Chelsea is that they don't like Tottenham very much. I don't know why. It's only sort of come to light over the last few years. Never liked us anyway, but they were sort of in bed with Leicester that season.
Yeah,
they're sort of like, let's try and trip them up and try and. And to be fair, I mean, after that game, we didn't win a game after that. As you know, the 5-1 at Newcastle, and you running in with your flags. I remember that night well. I mean, it was ridiculous. It still comes up on my timeline. I think, for goodness.
But the thing is, right? The thing is, I would be that one that just goes in there, does it, and then go out. Sarbi would be there the whole night and sit right in front of you while you still like singing. Do you know what I mean? Like, to
be fair, we were any Spurs. I mean, Spurs fans don't deserve it because we're not on the pitch kicking that ball. But it was a terrible end to the season. Heads drop, and it's happening again now.
Yeah.
I think it's happening again now. But at the minute, I'm a disgruntled Tottenham fan. Am I Mourinho out? We'll see. I've got not much. I mean, have we improved since Poch left? I don't think we have.
No.
I mean, if you look at the run to the League Cup,
I prefer Poch to Mourinho. Even if Mourinho gets you that trophy, the Carabao Cup, I still would prefer Pochettino there anyway. Yeah,
well, footballing wise, Pochettino played some great football.
Yeah,
no doubt. But towards the end of it, before he got sacked, I mean, in fact, we lost 3-0 to Brighton. That's when he got sacked. It was a couple of days after that. And you can't play like that, So there's a lot of things. I mean, I love Poch to bits, but sometimes you've got to let it go.
Yeah.
He was great. I think he will come back in the future.
I mean that when you lost to the Champions League, I think that destroyed him, didn't it? Because he didn't even come back with the players. He went straight to Argentina, didn't he?
Yeah, he went away. He went away for a couple of weeks. I'll be honest. That cup final, I've never watched it back. I remember one or two little bits of it. I remember some of the shot that went over the bar.
It was a bit of a dead game to start off with, though, weren't it?
The game was poor, but if you look at the way, Liverpool were poor. We were very poor.
Yeah.
And I think if you play that game 9 times out of 10, we win it. So they weren't great on the night, Liverpool. And Tottenham were just worse. The penalty, really, I mean, I look back at that and I think, they either go for you or against you. But you go goal down after 90 seconds, it's a very difficult thing to come back from. And I think that killed Pochettino a bit. Yeah. Because who would have expected us to get to the final? It's incredible.
I'm like when Arsenal were in the final, was it in 2006? Was it?
Against Barcelona,
and then we lost that. I bet it was one of them situations where you were like,
of course. No, to be honest, people go, "Oh, you should support British teams in Europe." No, well, no, we hate each other for the whole of the 9 months. Why should we cheer you on in the Champions League final?
No, it doesn't.
Unless I would never cheer. Let's be honest, you wouldn't cheer Tottenham on, would you, in the Champions League final?
I think the only time that I've ever gone like clapped Tottenham was that semi-final, because you did really well in that.
It was incredible, and
And I think I was like, wow, that is amazing to get that late goal like that, and
and it was incredible, really incredible, and but the final was just it was poor, but you live and learn. We got there and whatever, but what was we now in February? By the time that Carling Cup or that Carabao Cup final comes around, and I speak to you again, hopefully we'll be in a better light, or hopefully Mourinho's jogged on, and we've got Ralph Hasenhüttl from the Saints.
I'll have to.
Because he's the only real man, isn't he? If you think about it,
we'll have to do a one-on-one special for the Carabao Cup. So I'll get Jake on here as well. And we can have a little discussion before the game starts.
Be Ralph Hasenhüttl's first game in charge, the cup final. Imagine that, with his cap on and his tracksuit and his beard.
Oh, it's everything you hate in it.
Oh, can I talk about Klopp? Am I allowed?
Yeah, go on.
I think as a football manager, and you're getting paid fortunes for it, I think as a manager or a coach, you need to look respectable.
The part.
You need to look the part. I'm not asking you to wear a suit and or that. If you're going to wear a tracksuit, wear a good one. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Jurgen Klopp and Hasenhüttl, I don't know if it's a German thing, I don't know, but all like they've just come off the street, and it's like,
also Marcelo Bielsa, isn't it? He kind of
I'm going to get abused if I start talking about Leeds. But, do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I actually really don't have an issue with Leeds United, because they've got a lot of history. It's just sometimes when apart from Nick, because he mentioned me, so I think Nick's quite a fair Leeds supporter, and he's you're honest, and we're all honest. If your team's shit, your team's shit. If they win, but you've got to open your eyes. You've got to say, listen, we were bad today. We were bad. Yeah. We've let in 7 goals. You're letting 6 goals against Man United. We were bad. Instead of going, well, Bielsa plays great football. He doesn't.
Yeah.
And they've got they'll be all right. I don't think they'll go down. I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, they'll stay up.
Season is big. Yeah, the next season is the big one for them, because I mean, if I look at what's Bielsa ever won, he's not won any. He's on as a bag of chips. I mean, come on. I mean, it's just and what annoys me is when Pochettino was at Southampton, he didn't know any English, and he learned English in about 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, even Unai Emery, when he came to Arsenal, he was a bit poor in the English, but he tried.
Good Epping.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah,
Good evening. Thank you. Good evening. It's great.
Obviously, he didn't know what he was talking about. Yeah. Yes, very good, very bad.
No, it's great. I mean, no, I just think, and I think Bielsa really should be speaking a little bit of English now, because he's got this translation. He's been in England long enough to learn the lingo. Personally, I don't know, but I think it needs to be all right. They get results, didn't they?
Yeah, I just
It was
want
a
to
good
quickly.
result for a mistake, to be fair. Go on, yeah. Sorry.
I just want to quickly go 3 games on from the West Ham game, and you've got Arsenal.
That in March, is it?
The 13th of March, yeah.
Yeah.
You play away.
Yeah.
That is going to be a tough game to call because I think it depends how your next 4 or 5 games go. Do you know what I mean? If you have a good run like from the Chelsea game up to us, then I think you'll do it. You'll storm away.
How many games before the Arsenal game in the league? Is it
6?
3 or 4?
6.
So 6. And we're on 33 now. So that's 18 points possible. Well, I mean, somebody said on Twitter the other day, on that day, that's the day Arsenal will go above Tottenham. And I laughed at it. But you know what? It's a possibility. And you've had one of the worst seasons I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
definitely.
This season, in this whole season is bizarre because every single team has had a bad run.
Yeah, it seems
every
like it goes.
Single team.
It seems like it goes to show though that not having the fans there is a massive thing. Like to get behind your team. You are the 12th. You're the 12th man.
Exactly. You look at Mourinho last night, for example, right? Or against Liverpool on Thursday. If there was fans in that stadium, we get booed off.
Yeah.
For his negativity, and that will play on his mind in an interview. He's going into interview going, "Oh well, 3 mistakes cost us. It's never my fault."
Yeah.
Instead, if he's walking off, going back into that tunnel with fans on his back, he'd be going, "Hang on a minute, it's up in the Man United when he lost the plot when we did the old 3 thing 3 times, 3 times. That is what happens, and that's when he lost to Tottenham, ironically 3-0. So there's a lot of I don't know. I listen. You can't. And Nick says it as well quite clearly. I mean, he's one of the greatest Premier League managers, probably in the top 3.
Yeah.
You've got Wenger, obviously, who's been at Ferguson, and Mourinho, because those 3 have all won stuff.
Yeah.
There's no better 3 managers that the Premier League has seen.
No.
Klopp is probably there now because he's won the league and he's won the Champions League. But yeah, you can't deny that what he's won. He's won 3 Premier Leagues. He's won 4 League Cups. He's won FA Cup. He's won the Europa League with a very bad Man United side.
Yeah.
Finished 2nd with them.
Yeah.
And on the Paddy Power advert, he's going, not all achievements are trophies.
Oh, yeah.
Man United second table. Exactly. And he was proud of that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they were. It's like Arsenal finishing 2nd now. That's what he's done. It's incredible. But
but for us, I mean, there was that one season where we finished 2nd, and you did come out of it and say, "Oh, did you get a trophy for that, do you?" Do you know what I mean? No. So there's no point in blagging it. You just in Champions League and that's it. You stroll on and then you move on to the next league.
Yeah, Champions League is the pinnacle, isn't it? I mean, this Europa League nonsense. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they say it's easy to win. I don't think it is.
No, yeah.
A lot of games to play. I mean, we played 3 qualifiers before we got into the group stage.
Yeah.
All because you won the FA Cup. Thanks for that. But yes.
Nightmare.
Yeah, unbelievable. It's always something that happens. But no, I think you got the tougher draw, haven't you? Benfica. We've got Wolfsburg. I think we got another thing. Sorry to keep harping on, but the FA Cup, we had the lowest ranked team in Marine.
Yeah.
Lowest ranked team in the Europa League, Wolfsburger, and we got the lowest ranked team in the League Cup twice. Brentford and who the other one was in the semi. Brentford in the semi, the one before that, and we had a bye in the 3rd round because we obviously Leighton Orient had the old Corona, so we just got through. So we've had the luck of the draws.
Yeah,
and now he needs to capitalise on this because there's no doubt in my mind we can win the FA Cup.
Yeah,
we can win it.
Yeah,
I think any Premier League team can win it.
Because I hate all this. I have this debate with Adam, and it's you know, he said to me the other day, "Oh, you don't want to be in the FA Cup anyway because you want to concentrate on the league where you are at the moment." I went, "Oh, I want to win the FA Cup. I want to win a trophy at the end of the season. I don't give a shit if we're eighth, if we're 12th, if we're 10th, or if we're fourth. I want a trophy."
Of course you do. And another thing, Jurgen Klopp will never be regarded as a great manager because he disregards the FA Cup and the League Cup. Let's get this right. Arsene Wenger won you the league, won you the FA Cup, won you the League Cup. Didn't win Europe, but okay. But he's won you the main domestic honours. Ferguson constantly winning the FA Cup, constantly winning the league. Mourinho winning the leagues and FA Cups. Liverpool, Champions League, fantastic. One league, brilliant. No FA Cups. No, you know, Chelsea win FA Cups.
Oh yeah,
but this is what you got to look at.
They did do the quadruple, didn't they?
Who?
Liverpool. They won the Premier League, the Champions League, the Super Cup, and the World Cup.
Oh, that. Are they counting that as 4? Are they?
Well, I think so.
The World Club.
Would
Cup,
you? Would you?
Didn't they play 2 teams in that World Club Cup?
I didn't watch it. We weren't in it.
Right. Yeah. And would I count it as a Tottenham fan? I'll count a pot noodle at the minute as a trophy. Fair play to them. But you got to, you can't disregard these FA Cups because it's a good trophy to win.
Yeah.
And I think you've won it 14. Is it 14 you won it? Yeah. And Tottenham for years held the record for 7 or 8. That's gone now. But no, I'd love to win the FA Cup. If I could win the FA Cup, I'd be happy with that, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But the mentality has to change, yeah.
That's all we got time for anyway. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
No, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Actually, I'm going to go for a pot noodle right now, actually.
Are you really? And thank you to Hannah as well for the gate crashing.
Brilliant. Lovely. Can I just say a few hellos while I'm here?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Hello.
Brilliant. Cheers, Johnny. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, mate. I look forward to seeing it. Thank
you.
Don't
forget to like and subscribe. And
yes. And I want to talk to you about your merchandise as well, because is this readily available online, or what's the story with it?
I'm currently working on it at the moment, so I'm going to be having mugs with the teams on them, and the one-way football on the other side. I'm going to be having the caps, but with the caps, I think I'm going to have like your team like on the side there if you want the team on the side.
Cool.
So, yeah.
All right. We'll have a chat.
I might be getting some t-shirts and that. So, yeah.
Brilliant.
We're all the up and coming. AFTV who?
Don Robbie who? You need to get Claude on.
Yeah.
Claude's a man. Claude's been sacked, isn't he? So you get him on.
Yeah.
He has to go.
Brilliant. Cheers, Johnny. Thanks,
Thanks, Matt. Talk to you fair. Take care, mate. Thanks. Bye. Bye-bye.